All right, now we're talking about what the '70s kids would call the schoolhouse rock section of the Constitution.
I was gonna say, sing along if you know it, kids. Every bill which shall have passed the House of Representatives and the Senate shall, before it becomes a law, be presented to the President of the United States. If he approve, he shall sign it, but if not, he shall return it with his objections to that House in which it shall have originated, who shall enter the objections at large on their journal and proceed to reconsider it. If after such reconsideration 2/3 of that House shall agree to pass the bill, it shall be sent, together with the objections, to the other House, by which it shall likewise be reconsidered, and if approved by 2/3 of that House, it shall become a law. Whew.
All right, so
This,
So first of all, just to pass it, the first time, it only needs a 50% majority, correct?
right,
Or 55%
right.
technically.
With the exception of a handful of things, it needs a 50% majority. And I believe all of the ones that need a supermajority are specifically enumerated in bits we will get to.
Okay.
So, if you pass the bill and you send it to the president can veto. The president can say, no, and send it back to the House. And then it takes a supermajority to pass, which is not something that has happened very often in our nation's history.
This is 2/3.
2/3. I don't know off the top of my head how many times the veto has been overridden by Congress, but it's not a lot relative to the number of laws we have passed in the nation's history.
So that's 67 senators.
Yep.
And I'm not sure how many representatives that is.
I would have to do math, and I'm not going to. A lot.
Yeah.
More people than will fit in my kitchen. To be fair, 67 people won't fit in my kitchen either, but
So you're saying the house won't fit in your house?
The house will not fit in my house. Shocking, I know.
But if he does sign it, it becomes a law.
Yeah. If the president signs it, it becomes a law. If the president vetoes it, it can become a law, but it probably won't be.
Unless the Congress really, really loves that bill.
Yeah. And honestly, vetoes themselves are not enormously common. Most laws are signed by the president. We all move on with our day. Most big legislation has been the product of so much negotiation going forward that everybody knows it's going to pass and knows that it's going to get signed. Having a law that passes the Congress, gets to the president, is vetoed, is rare. Having it go back and be overridden is really rare. And that's by design.
All right, so for the little caveat right here, for those who might not know this, or a law that's here in this is different than a scientific law.
Yes, it is. We don't really do scientific laws anymore because we've discovered how bonkers the universe is and how many exceptions there are. But this is a law that's actually passed by humans, and also it can be overturned. But in science, laws don't get overturned. They may get tweaked a little bit. Newton's laws were tweaked by Einstein.
Well, once again, long, but to the point.
Yep.
And as we said before, need more understanding, go check out that cartoon from 50 years ago now.
Oh gosh, yeah, because it's older than I am. So
I wonder what that would be that they redid it in the for Gen Alpha, what it would be like.
Just a lot of crying.